So today, I'm not exactly sure what kind of makeup look I'm going to do, but we'll just kind of figure it out as we go along, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm thinking about doing like a everyday makeup for beginners. So, we'll just see where I end up. So the first thing I'm going to do is use this Estee Lauder lip conditioner. Alright, now what I'm going to use is this Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser, and I'm almost out of this. I'm trying to like get rid of makeup that's almost gone and use it all up, that way I can have room for more. And I have new makeup, but it needs a space. So what I'm going to use now is the Mary Kay foundation primer with a sunscreen broad spectrum SPF. And the good thing about that is that the sun ages you. Harmful rays from the sun damage your skin, and SPF is used to fight against that and defend against the sun's rays, and it helps to where your skin doesn't age, so you can look younger. Anyway, now that my face is prepped for foundation, I'm going to be using the Time Wise Matte 3D Foundation. I am in the shade Ivory in 140. I could afford to go lighter, but this is what I'm going to be using today. And it comes in a little squeezy tube. So what I do, just, you don't need a lot because this goes a long way, and I'm not trying to look heavy coverage about that much. And while it's on the back of my hand, I'm going to use my pointer finger and just make dots and lines around my face where I want the foundation to go. This is the matte version. It also comes in luminous. So now I'm going to take this IT Cosmetics foundation brush. It's angled like this, and I start at the bottom of my face and I work my way up. And then when I get around my eye, I just kind of pat, because I don't want to tug around the eye area ever. Because the skin around your eye is different than the skin on the rest of your face. And then I even close my eye and kind of pat on top just to get everything even. And then around my neck, I just lightly blend down. Because you don't want to have like a line where you can tell where your foundation starts and stops, especially if you accidentally get the wrong shade. So it's good to blend down to your neck. Just gently though, because again, you don't want to tug your skin, because that can age you over time. I am going to use a concealer. For beginners, I would highly recommend, I don't have all Mary Kay products currently, so I'm just also going to share with you some drugstore stuff that I started with. The Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. And this is just super easy. It's not a doe foot applicator or anything. Looks like this, and you twist it up like that. And then with concealer, you go around, down, and up. And make a little triangle. Around, down, up, and then fill it in. Same thing up here. I'm just going to kind of make a triangle. Then I go down my nose, a dot right there, and then another triangle on my chin. And now I'm going to use this e.l.f. Beauty sponge. This was like $5. And you make sure it's wet. You don't want to use a dry sponge. So hold it over running water in the sink and then kind of squeeze it out like that. Next, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Maybelline Master Fix translucent powder. I take some on the cap, and then I go underneath my eye. Not in my eye, but right where I put that concealer. And I put this translucent powder everywhere that I put concealer. Alrighty, done with that. And next, I'm going to use this NYX Mineral Matte Finishing Powder. This is in the shade Light Medium. I take this big fluffy powder brush and I dip into the main product and then I dip again into the cap just so I don't have a massive overload of powder on my face. And I don't sweep, I pat. And then again get a little more, put it in the cap. And then whatever's left in the main bottle and whatever's left in the cap, I kind of swirl and then just powder on my face again. Now what I'm going to do is my eyebrows, and I will be using, this is my favorite eyebrow pencil, and I'm not just saying that because it's Mary Kay, like for real. This is the Mary Kay Precision Brow Liner, and it comes in shades that actually match your natural hair color. So I am dark brunette. But anyway, comes like this, and it's super precise. You just twist it up, if it'll focus. I'm trying out this new camera. I don't know exactly how it works yet. There we go. And you just twist it out like that, super precise. And what I do is I start at the front and lightly go up. And then I start dragging to the side. And then the farther I go down my eyebrow, the more pressure I use. And then when I get to this small tail part right here, just start drawing a line. And then fill it in as you go forward again. So those are eyebrows. And then, if you have unruly eyebrows or you just want to smooth everything together, blend everything in, take an eyebrow spoolie that looks like this, and then I go up, side, down, just like I use the pencil, up to the side and then down. So there's that. Next what I'm going to use is we're going to get into eyeshadow. So the first thing I'm going to use is a Lorac eyeshadow primer. This one has been well loved. And the importance of an eyeshadow primer is to help the eyeshadow stick and stay onto your eyelids throughout the entire day. Because if you don't use an eyeshadow primer, our eyelids naturally produce oils throughout the day, and even if you have oily skin, especially. And this helps it stay in place so it's not going to be gone at the end of the day. And also so your eyeshadow doesn't crease, because when I open and close my eyes, you know, the skin folds back, and you don't want your eyeshadow to be creasy at the end of the day where you see like a line. I'm going to be using the Too Faced chocolate bar. Semi-sweet. I don't believe they make this anymore, but the point is just to show you what kind of colors I use. So first I'm going to use coconut cream, which is this matte cream shade, and I just put that all over my eyelid, all the way up to my eyebrow, everywhere I put that eyeshadow primer. Just make sure with your eyeshadow primer you smooth it out, take it out over here, and even lastly, like, go up to your eyebrow. Because if you don't, then sometimes you're going to get like a thick line where you can tell where you stopped spreading your eyeshadow primer. So that's why I go all over. And then that light shade, no matter what shade you have, is just to set everything in place. You always want to set liquids or cream products with powder so they stay in place. Alright, next I'm going to be using this basic shade. It's just a brown, light brown. It's called Mousse. In this whole palette, it smells like chocolate. It smells so good. And I'm going to be using a very fluffy eyeshadow brush. This one is from Morphe. Looks like this. I just dip into it a couple times, pat like that, so again, you're not having like full powder or pigment on your eye. And then I kind of lean my head back a little bit and just go right in the crease of my eye. And then I swirl it, and then I get to the edge of my eye and just kind of flick it up. So kind of like windshield wiper motions here, and then I can start circling and then flicking up on the side. And the reason we flick up on the side instead of just making a circle is so that the eyeshadow lifts your eyes, because if you do like a little circle, sometimes it can make your eyelids droopy. So we want to lift our face. Alright, now that I'm done with that shade, I'm going to be taking a slightly smaller brush. Still kind of fluffy though. This one is from Eco Tools. Looks like that. And I'm going to be taking a slightly darker color. We're going to do, what do I want to do? Pudding, right here. What a cute name. So it's slightly darker than Mousse. And then I'm just going to take that a little bit under where I put that first shade. And just kind of the same shape but a little bit lower. And so far we're looking like this. Alright, and to keep things simple, lastly, this is going to be my last eyeshadow color. I'm going to use a shimmer. And what I'm going to use is Butter Pecan, which is this shade right here. It's just a light, almost like a champagne kind of shimmer. And I take this on a flat shader brush and put that on the lid part of my eye. And then let it meet where those matte colors came in. Like that. I'm going to take an eyelash curler. And I don't go to the very root of my eyelash because I don't want to like pull them out. I kind of go a little bit out, but sometimes even in the middle, and that just curls your eyelashes and lifts them up. This is the Mary Kay Ultimate Mascara. I love this mascara. Looks like this, and with mascara, I wiggle it up as I go. This helps coat the lashes, and it also helps your mascara go to the full effect that it can. It gives you every bang for your buck. And then I switch sides. Some people put mascara on like this, but then you can normally get it on your nose. So I just move my arm this way. And then if I want another coat of mascara, I just go back to the other eye. I wouldn't do more than 3 coats on any mascara you use, just so your eyelashes don't get brittle and hard and heavy. So that's what the eyelashes look like, very pretty. Alright. Then I do my lower lashes, and I just do, get my hair all the way, I just do a small wiggle, wiggle. I don't want too much product on my lower lashes. Wiggle, wiggle. Oh no, I did get mascara underneath my eye. Let me fix that. I'll show you how to fix that. That's a good tip, a good learning thing. What you do is you want to let this dry. So, because if it's wet, then when you go to brush it off, it's just going to smear and streak. So, my bad there. While that is drying, I'm going to get out this Mary Kay Perfect palette. This is the Perfect palette. It looks like this. It's $15. When you purchase it, it comes unfilled. But mine, I do have filled. I have the Shy Blush, 3 eyeshadows, and a bronzer. This is in Gilded Glow. We have one for darker skin tones. Comes in Copper Glow, so it's a little more warmer. And so that's what this looks like, and it comes with a little mirror. You can see my camera right there. And it's super sleek. It's got this rose design, or there's also a limited edition one. It's like a blue and tan geode type thing. But thin, sleek, you can throw it in your purse. And yeah, you can just fill it, and the squares are perfect for this. Our blushes or our products, when you buy face products, they come in a little magnetic pan, and then what you do is just stick it in here and it's magnetic and it's not going to fall out. So So it looks like, and then it has little things where you can get them out if you wanted to and move them around with your finger. So, I think that mascara is probably dry by now. And I'm going to take a spoolie and just start flicking it off. Sorry, I don't know if you could totally see what I'm doing. I'm just kind of wiggling the spoolie around lightly. And there we go. See? It's gone. My bad. Now, so that's my little trick. And if you don't want to use a spoolie, you can also use like a clean eyeshadow brush. I'd recommend like a flat shader one like this. And just, because that might be a little softer on the eye, and just kind of brush it away. Anyway, I'm going to be using this Real Techniques, what's this called? Sculpting brush. It's pretty dense and angled like this. I'm going to dip into this bronzer. And what you do with bronzer is go about right where your ear is, and then you stop at the edge of your eye. And you want to just kind of go like this, and then blend it up. You never want to, with face products, you don't want to like pull down because then it's going to age you. Again, just like the eyeshadow, we want to lift our faces. I can also add it around my face, like the forehead. This is just, again, going to further contour your face. Slim you down if you feel like your forehead's too big. And then sometimes you can even go in your jawline. But do this with a very light hand because, again, you don't want to have like a awkward line of just brown around your chin. And you can see how this just kind of sculpted my cheekbones. And I do have a light right here, so it might look a little intense with the shadow. But that's okay. Next, what I'm going to do is highlighter. This is the Kylie Cosmetics French Vanilla Highlighter. And I like this one a lot. It's very pretty. Looks like this. And I'm going to take this Real Techniques brush. It's a setting brush, but I use it for highlighter. Tapered, fluffy, and I just wiggle on one side, wiggle on the other. And then I go right above where I put that bronzer on the high points of my cheeks. And then I flip the brush around and use the other side because I put product on both sides. And then sometimes I even get it on my nose, up here, upper lip, forehead, just wherever the light naturally comes on your face. But for beginners, I would say you can just start with putting it on the high points of your cheeks. And then lastly, before lips, and then we're done, take this blush. And I love this blush. It is so flattering, so cute. It's in the shade Shy. And it's got a little sheen to it, a little shimmer to it. And then with blush, you take, you look forward, and you have the pupil of your eye. You go down. You don't want to go more in towards your nose. You go down, and then you can sweep it up. That's why they say the apples of your cheeks whenever you smile. Get it right there, and then kind of sweep it up. Alright, lastly, for lips, beginners, you can skip this step if you don't want to do it, but this is a lip liner, and the importance of lip liner, or the helpful part, even if you are a beginner, is it lines your lips, and that way whatever shade of lipstick you put on, you can just fill in the lines. It makes it so easy. Like say you're wearing a red lipstick and you're just kind of sweeping it, you might mess up a little. You might go outside your lip, you might get a little squiggly line. So using lip liner helps so much. So I literally just follow the natural shape of my lips. I make an X at the top and then go down. And then I know I may look a little crazy right now, but this is the Mary Kay lip liner. I forgot to mention that. What shade is this in? Medium nude. Lastly, I'm going to take this Mary Kay Mauve Moment lipstick. I believe this is a semi-matte, but it looks like this. Super sleek, cute. Take it out. And then what I love about the semi-matte lipsticks is that when you hear the word matte, you're like, I do not want that on my lips. I don't want to have anything drying on my lips. Oof. But semi-matte, I wore this all day, like 2 weeks ago, and my lips were completely comfortable. They were pillow soft. It didn't dry down and get crusty. And this is great. So that's what I love about semi-matte lipsticks. And that is that. This is like a brighter lipstick. You don't have to go this bright or bold, whatever you want to call it, if you don't want to. But this is the final look. Lastly, I'm going to set everything with setting spray. This is so your makeup doesn't sweat off throughout the day. It keeps everything in place. This is the Laura Geller Spackle Mist. Just kind of spray it all over your face, and then I wave the air to dry it down. But anyway, I know my hair is wet, so I apologize for that. It's normally wet in all my videos because I get in the shower and do my makeup. But this is the final look. Really simple eyes. You can wear this every day. Eyebrows are symmetrical. Cute blush. A little bit of bronzer. See, like the light is shining right here, so this side looks a little intense. But in natural... Here, let me actually turn these lights off. That way you can get a true view of what my face looks like. And there we go. Natural lighting. See, I don't look crazy. That light was just right there. So... And if you do feel like, oh, my bronzer's a little intense, then you can take a powder brush and tone it down. Like that. It won't take this long, like 30 minutes to do your face in the morning. It's just taking me this long because I'm explaining everything, trying to be detailed, so that's why it took 30 minutes. This will probably take 15 20 minutes, or if you're really good, maybe even 10. So, super easy. Everyday makeup look. Thank you so much for watching, and like I always in my videos, stay pretty and stay fabulous.